We have all these games that we've curated for our game school, and every game has to be well loved, meet a purpose, and be played regularly enough to earn a spot on our game shelf. If you don't want to fall into the trap of simply buying games that collect dust and need some ideas, join us as I share how we keep track of these games and make sure they earn their place on our shelves. I'm Leanne, and I've taught kids for almost 20 years. I help parents have fun while teaching the kids the skills that they need. So, if this is something you're interested in, make sure to subscribe. Today, we'll be talking about how we keep track of the games that we own, and then how we make sure they all get played. So, before we consider how we play all the games, I have to make sure I know which games we do have. To earn a place on the shelf, they have to fit into the topics and subjects I need to cover. Language, arts, math, social studies, science, and thinking skills, and one we call Other, which is for enrichment topics like art, music. And to do that, I use a very simple Excel spreadsheet with labeled tabs at the bottom. On each of these sheets, there's the game title and the date that I do the planning. On average, this happens every 3 to 4 months. When we receive games, I add the game titles to the bottom. Games that are at the top are those that we got at the earliest when the kids were younger. So looking at this, games start from the easiest at the top to more complex as they go down. This is also the time I decide if a game is past its expiry date for our family, if I find it useful with the students, and if not, it can find a new home. Okay, you're probably looking at this and freaking out about how type A I am to have to do this. But hear me out. We put this on the schedule because family time is important to us. If I don't put it down, I cannot be certain that I'll be able to dedicate my full attention. Secondly, in playing with my kids, I cannot bring myself to be a character in an equestrian-themed cartoon for the 100th time. I do want to spend time with the kids meaningfully, and so this is how I find that compromise. I aim for 5 to 6 games a week with our 3rd grader and a little less with my kindergartner. So I will go through once through for each child and cross off a game and then cut and paste it into the Google Calendar. Language arts on Monday, math on Tuesday, thinking skills on Wednesday, social studies on Thursdays, and science on Friday. I might leave the other 2 days open for any particular game they have in mind or for trying out new games. If you want to find out how we use some of these board games for learning, make sure to check out our games instead of worksheets playlist right here, or better yet, at the end of the video. I try to make sure that over the week there is variety. On top of the different subject topics, I want to make sure there are some quick, lightweight games as well as medium, family weight games. Some of my favorites and some of my husband's favorites. He likes dice and word games as well, and any new and exciting games that we really can't wait to start on. That way, there is something for everyone. Some of these games lend themselves to be played as part of our regular morning school routine. So for those, I would probably not schedule them in our evening game time, like blockers or goblet gobblers, or seasonal ones like using MILLE right now to introduce and practice place value. This whole process is really done, so all the games get equal playing time. All the subjects are covered, and I know the games will be used. In reality, it is the kids who end up choosing from the week selection what we play at night. On Sundays, I look at the calendar for the next 3 to 4 days, I pull out those games, and then I put them on our living room open shelves so that they can see what games are coming up and they have all the time in the world to think about what they want to play tonight. The idea is that I will know for certain we will hit all the major subject areas by the end of the week and then some more. This is to help me make a mental check of the games we have, what subjects or topics are new that need to be covered as well. If I schedule it, I will know it will get done at some point. I hope this has been helpful to you, giving you an idea of how we manage to play games every night and day. Let me know in the comments how you choose games to play and if you ever lose track of what games you have. If you want to learn how we use tabletop games to enjoy learning, or check out the new games that we've recently added to our collection, make sure to check out one of the other videos in the links below or at the end of this video, and I can't wait to see you in a future one.